that subscribe button, turn on the notification bell for more updated videos like these guys when I see my next white tube top with this elasticated short. So if you're enjoying it, please like, share, and give me a thumbs up, subscribe. Bye for now. I'll see you in my next one. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. This is Katie Fashion Design, as you know all. So in today's tutorial guys, I'm going to show you how to make this lovely two pieces tube top and a elasticated shirt. So this is a leftover fabric satin that I had used in the tutorial earlier guys, and this is about 2 yards of satin fabric I have left over. So I decided to say, why not go ahead to just use it to make a tube top and elasticated shirt. So this is a project that I'm going to be working on today. So as you can see, I have 2 yards of satin, I have my elastic, okay, and I have my ruler to do the drafting and my chalk as well to do the drafting, and I have my tape measurement and my scissors there. As you can see guys, thank you all my subscribers, all my lovely viewers, and all that subscribe to my channel. I do appreciate it, what you have done, and continue to support the channel. So guys, if you're for the first time coming across my channel, please remember to subscribe to my channel, turn on the notification bell for more updated videos like these. So leave your comments in the comments box, tell me what you think about this, and I can get back to you on that. So whatever you don't understand, you can share your thoughts on what I'm making. So in no further delay, let's dive right into the tutorial now. So for the measurement of the two top, it's 10 inches plus 2 inches allowance, plus 2 inches allowance for the two. And the next step is you can multiply your rounded bust, multiply by 1.5 inches and by 2 inches or more to give it that ruched effect. Hi guys, welcome back. So this is my front drafting already. I'm just going to demonstrate it how I go about this cutting of this shirt. So I fold my fabric into two this way, as you can see here, okay, and to get the wideness of the fabric, I divided my circumferences, which is my hip circumferences, divided by 4, which is 44 divided by 4 will give me 11 inches, and I had 5 extra inches of that, so that is 16 inches on fold. So in all is 32 inches on both sides. Okay, the next step here, 2 inches for my waistband. So from 2 inches coming down to my waist, and for my crotched line is 13 inches, and my length of my shorts is 16 inches, and I'm gonna have 1.5 extra inches to that, so that is 17.5 inches for my hemming purposes. Now how do I go about getting my crotch depth? You can divide it, the hip circumference is divided by 4 to get your crotch depth. So mine is 44 divided by 4, so that is 11 inches, and I had 2 extra inches to that, so that will give me 13 inches. There are several methods that you can work out your crotch depth. Okay, you can sit on a chair and take your measurement from the waist coming down to the depth of the chair, so that you can get your crotch depth. So the next step, I'm going to go ahead to take my rounded, my hip circumference is 44 divided by 4, that is 11 inches, and I had 1 extra inches to that, that is 12 inches. Hip line is 12 inches, and I mark it. On my crotch line, I mark 12 inches as well. On my waistline, I go ahead to mark the same 12 inches. The reason why I am because this is an high waist elasticated shorts. Okay, remember that, guys. Now I draw the line and connect these points together. So after I've done that, the next step from here to here, from here to here is 12 inches. I divided 12 inches into 4. I get 3 inches for my extension. So I go ahead to place my 3 inches line to get my extension there at the clutch line. Then I connect, draw a nice shape, connect to that 3 inches line. I'm going to measure my tie line on my clutch line. So off of 30 is 15 inches, okay, like this. And I had 1 extra inches, that's 16 inches, okay. And then I place that 16 inches on this line, and I'm going to come in 1 inches, that's 15 inches on the hemming line. So I connect from the clutch line to the hemming line this way. So now, guys, I'm going to go ahead to cut it out. This is how it be looking like, and I'm going to go ahead to cut this out, okay. So this is my shorts. So I have 2 pieces of this, okay. So now, guys, this is my back panel. I have 2 pieces of this, guys, 2 of it, okay. The next step, I go ahead to mark 2 inches for my allowance for the back, 2 inches this way, and I mark it straight down the line. I'm going to place my front panel this way on top of it this way. But on this line here, I'm going to come up 1 inch buttocks, okay. So I'm marking that 1 inch this way on top of this line here, okay. And then, okay, then I'm going to connect this 1 inch to this 2 inches line. Back is higher than the front panel, okay. So this is what I have. So now the next step, what I'm going to be doing now, guys, I'm going to go ahead to cut it out. Because remember, guys, I said I have 2 inches allowance at the back panel here, so I don't add any more extension or anything there. So I'm just going to go ahead to cut it out. So if you're wondering how I get that, so even if I come across this way, you can see the difference than this. You can see that the back is still bigger by 2 inches, okay. And this is what it will be looking like. So now, guys, I'm just gonna go in 1/2 inch stitching on my crotch area. For my front panel, I'm gonna do opposite the same. I'm gonna stitch it down, come all the way around. Now, as you can see here, this is the cutting of my tube, okay. So to get my tube, this is a long piece of tube that I have here. You can multiply this by 1.5 inches, 2 inches, 3 inches to get a full rush up on my tube. So I'm going to go ahead, so for my circumferences of my bust, which is 42 multiplied by 1.5, that would give me 63 inches long. 1.5. So this, you're going to calculate it. 1.5 times 42 give me 63 inches, okay, long. So the more rush you have, the better. So I have my 63 inches long. So this is 1/2 inch. So I'm just going to go ahead and measure that. I'm just going to inch and stitch it down to run my elasticated, and I'm gonna do for side panel this way. Stitch it straight down, all the way down, and then, so I'm gonna work on my front and my back crotched As I said earlier, I'm going to go ahead to stitch my crotch for the front, and I'm going to stitch my back as well. So now guys, I go ahead to give it a zigzag stitch right around, and this is what it be looking like. And I'm going to join the front, and so this is it. I go, okay, so this is the back panel, and here I'm coming in with the front panel. I'm going to place it right side, facing right side this way. Remember, the back is bigger than the front, so you don't worry about that, okay? So what I'm going to be doing now guys, I'm just going to go ahead and stitch this straight down on the opposite side. Same thing for this on the opposite side. I'm going to stitch it down. After I stitch the sides, the next step, I'm going to start from the crotch area. This is the crotch area guys. So you're going to place these joining together this way, open it up, and this is the crotch area. You can go ahead to pin it down, and then you stitch it straight across, okay? So this is what I have guys. I stitch the crotch and everything right around. So the next step, I'm going to go ahead to do my casing. Okay, I'm just going to go ahead to do my casing right out to put my elastic, and I'm going to hem up the foot area, fold it half an inch and fold it half an inch right around and stitch it around. So now guys, as you can see, I'll put this little part here for the back to know this is the back panel, and this is the stitching guys. It's very beautiful, very lovely. So I'm going to go ahead to insert my elastic into this opening that I left. My waist measurement, my waist is 40 inches. I'm going to take subtract 10 inches from that, so that will leave me with 30 inches guys, inches from my elastic. Now I'm going to my pin, and then I'm going to insert it into this opening concept here, lay my elastic flat and run it straight through. So now guys, this is it guys. So this is the rush that I have here, very brushy. So I'm gonna go ahead and stitch it down. Now guys, I go ahead to put it in. I'm gonna stitch this to open down, and then I'm gonna show you what next. So guys, I'm totally finished with this. So this is the wrong side, very clean finished, very looking proper. I'm going to turn it over now guys, so that you can see the beauty of it now guys. This is it guys, look at that. So this is how it will looking like guys, very beautiful. Okay, so remember, this is my tube guys. It's have a long piece of tube. There is measured 12 inches long. Okay, and the width is 63 inches long, because I go ahead to times that by my bust circumference is by 1.5 inches. So now I'm on these two edges guys. I'm gonna go ahead to fold in, and I'm gonna stitch half an inch right around. Go ahead and fold in this way, stitch it right around on both sides, on both ends, and I'm going to insert my elastic for the downer part and the upper part of 26 inches guys. So I have for both top and bottom 26 inches long for my elastic. So now guys, I'm going to go ahead to insert my elastic into the top channel and the bottom. So now guys, as you can see, my ruching here is very beautiful guys. I'm loving it so far. And this is the ruching of my tube top. So now I'm gonna go ahead to stitch, okay, and I'm gonna join the two panels together this way, and I'm gonna stitch it straight across this way. And then, so now guys, I totally finish it up, and I go ahead and zigzag it guys. It's very beautiful, look at it guys. This is my two-top. I'm gonna try it on my mannequin, and this is the result of my two-top and my two-piece. So guys, this is very beautiful, as you can see here, my two-piece set. Guys, if you're loving it, please to give me a thumbs up, share guys, like it, and subscribe to my channel. Turn on the notification bell, some more up-to-date videos like these guys. It's very lovely, very gorgeous. Look at that guys. So this is my two-piece two-top guys. If you're loving it, subscribe and give me a thumbs up, share it and like it guys. I will see you in my next video. Bye for now. Joining it, please like, share, give me a thumbs up, subscribe. Bye for now. I'll see you in my next one.